Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to race number 7 of the Season 3 NRSL Aces Republic of Gamers Truck Series. We were going to run at the LA Center, however, due to issues with the track and a malfunctioning pit road, we are instead running at Indianapolis, and the same is said for the Cup Series. The Cup Series will be at Indianapolis. So the 3 race in a row short track streak has been completely annihilated. I didn't really want to run it at any other short track. I have told the creator of the problems with the LA Center and Steelback Stadium, so hopefully something can get fixed. Because I do like using those tracks. They had some pretty good racing, but the pit road issues just kill it for me. Anyway, we'll get to the starting lineup here. Ace Rogers on the pole next to him. Lucas Catano. Row 2's Johnny Gardner and Adam Flickinger. Row 3, Donovan Cage and James Ellison. Row 4's Jack James and Jonathan Wong. And in row 5, we've got Logan York and Henry Sanford. News for the race this week is there's a new driver in the 75. That is the rookie driver of Corey Riggs. He'll be piloting the 75 for the rest of the season. So it'll be hopefully a good learning experience for him. We'll go over the top 10 in points really quickly. All our winners are top 10 right now. Then the point standing reads as follows. Henry Sanford leading. Austin Mendez second. Larry Hagan third. Jesse Turner fourth. Adam Flickinger fifth. Freddie Soto sixth. Colt Hudson seventh. Donovan Cage eighth. Audra Baranowskis ninth. And Logan York sits 10th. Joshua Osborne sits 12th in points. He needs to get a win before the finale of the regular season at Talladega. Now, the reason I say Joshua Osborne needs to get a win before the season finale, regular season finale, at Talladega is because James Qualls will be in that truck. Henry Sanford leads the points, so he shouldn't have to worry about missing Talladega any longer. So let's look at the bubble right now. Oh, sorry, I got a big yawn. So Donovan Cage and Audra Baranowskis are tied 2 points over Logan York, who's tied with Alexander Rowe for that 10th spot. Joshua Osborne is 2 points behind Rowe and York. 9 points back, or 8 points back, is Tyler Markle. 9 points back, Jacob Dunn. 14th in points, he is. 19 points back each, Keith Rich and Danny Jones. 22 points back is Peter Onjak. 32 points back, Bobo Jones. 34, Austin Alves. And then 35 for RJ Bishop and Gatlin Downey. And then a lot of drivers are really tight-knit right there. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 drivers at 131 points in there. Delon Ibrahimian, Jonathan Wong, Seth Cole, and Jack James were the last drivers in the top 25 in points. So today's truck race will be 32 laps. The Cup race will be 48 laps. We've had pretty good races here for the Cup Series in the past. I don't think we've ever come here for trucks. So this could be an interesting race. We'll see what kind of action we get. As they come down the front straightaway, green flag is out. We are underway at Indianapolis. James Ellison, with a very smart decision, hopped straight from 6th to the inside line. As Ace Rogers already put to the top, as you can see, corner speed is about 164 miles an hour. It'll be interesting to see what kind of racing action we get here as Gardner gets pushed by the determined James Ellison. Jack James moves to the bottom lane. Now we know from Cup Series races that turn Turns 1 and 2 are the passing turns. 3 and 4 are usually where they maintain. Or turn 4 is where you get the best run from the top anyways. But Ellison and Gardner clear. As lap 1 completes, 2018 Cup champ Johnny Gardner leads lap 1. And we will have cautions, you know, short tracks kind of got you on the consistency and standard base of not having cautions, but we are having cautions here today as Lucas Catano and James Ellison make moves for position. Catano gets by Ace Rogers a bit more than Ellison got by Gardner. You see Ellison peeks ahead, but Gardner's going to get the run off the corner. It's not much of a run though, as I think you would see in a Cup car. So Ellison should hold into turn 1. And there you see there's the check up by the outside line. They just have no grip in one. So Gardner loses 2 positions. He loses the lead to Ellison in second. To Catano, maybe even third to Donovan Cage. And yeah, Cage clears. Gardner plops in right behind them in line in 4th place. So we'll see those are the top 2. 5th place, Jack James. Moving up to 6th is Adam Flickinger. Looking for 7th, Austin Mendez. So 8th, Ace Rogers. 9th, Jacob Dunn. 10th, Austin Alves. When making a dangerous move there was Jonathan Wong. Almost went 3 wide into the corner. How about this though? James Ellison's been looking for a run like this. There's a long race to go and draft is huge here as Cage makes a move for 2nd place. Ellison sits 26th in points, so a win would be huge. It would pop him top 25 into the standings and all but lock him as a berth. See, Catano's able to hold off Cage as Gardner will get to his outside. Ooh, did Gardner get enough of a run to clear him down the straightaway? Wow, he did. Cage falls in line for 4th as Adam Flickinger makes a move for 5th. Ellison with a little of a gap over Catano, but Catano's getting all that back by draft as Gardner makes the move, looking to get back into 2nd place. But instead, he had no help, so he loses ground. And how about this 25 team though this season? Nico Tringali ran 1 race and got a top 10. He finished 7th in the 25. Through 3 races, Benjamin Ice has had 2 top 5s. And through 2 races, Catano has had 1 top 10. So if you pile that all together, that's a total of 4 top 10s and 2 top 5s. Very strong car that has, or truck, very strong team through 3 different drivers. Gardner makes the move on Catano again for 2nd. He's actually there this time. As Adam Flickinger creeps up, that's your Daytona winner. Look at that. Look at that move for 4th place on Donovan Cage. Oh, but he lost so much time in turn 4. And there's a decent gap from 5th to 6th. Even more so now the 7th. As Mendez will pass Flickinger for 5th. Go back to Jack James. They're a little far back here. Someone might have had to check up. Looking through the running order. There's Joshua Osborne, 24th. Bit of a, yeah, it's a lot of breakage up back here. Ellison leading still here on lap 7. These drivers should have to pit one time, maybe twice. Ooh, Donovan Cage got into it with Johnny Gardner there in turn 4. Nearly a wreck right there. But Cage falls back in line in 4th. Now he's in trouble. Mendes will have a huge run on the 6 here. And Mendes is just letting drivers get very bad corners in turn 4, and he gets a huge run down the straightaway. That's going to move Mendes up to 4th and Adam Flickinger back up to 5th. Meanwhile, Catano all over the bumper of James Ellison once again. As after lap 8's completed, we'll already be a quarter of the way through the race. Catano being smart, waiting for the right part of the track to make a move on. Ellison, Catano, Gardner, that's the top 3 right now. Mendes in 4th is looming. Cage falls back all the way to 8th. Jack James, Ace Rogers also moving up as Gardner makes a move on Catano. Did he have enough time to prevent Catano from getting drafted? It looks like he did. Not really. He just made Catano run a higher line in turn 3. As we come to the start of lap 10, we'll go on board 1 lap with Austin Mendes. Adam Flickinger has made a move for 4th place. Jack James looking to follow through with. James completes the pass for 5th place. Will Ace Rogers get by for 6th? He will. And that's a lap around Indy. Donovan Cage, you can see to the inside of Mendes, but will Mendes be able to clear him for turn 1? No, it's really close, but he manages to get down. So Mendes falls from 4th to 7th. As Lucas Catano makes a move for the lead on James Ellison. Gardner's following in his tracks. Same with Adam Flickinger. So Ellison will fall to 2nd. He makes a move in front of Gardner a little bit, trying to block perhaps. Gardner has none of it. He moves to the inside now in turn 3. Ooh, nearly contact there as Ellison dropped down to the bottom of turn 4. Gardner makes the move now down the front straightaway. And Ellison will give him the lane. Not looking to block the 3 a second time. Ooh, Flickinger thought twice about making a move, and he almost got put to the middle 3 wide because of it. Colt Hudson rides in 9th, Austin Alves in 10th. We've gone green flag racing all the way so far. Ellison not giving up without a fight, trying to get that run off of turn 4. Trying to hold on to 3rd place. Mendes makes a move on Ace Rogers. Ellison can't quite block Adam Flickinger. Oh, and a bad entry into turn 2. So Adam gets by, and now he'll try and track down Gardner and Catano. If Gardner won the race, he'd be the first to not be locked in with a win, since he is a Cup driver. Gardner makes the move for the lead in turn 1. He will take it. Catano will give it to him, trying to get back to the bottom here before Adam Flickinger catches up. James Ellison has held on to 4th. Ace Rogers now up to 5th. Lap 14 closing in on pit stops. As Catano makes the move for the lead into turn 1, and he's got Adam Flickinger right on his bumper. Adam Flickinger looking to pass Gardner for 2nd place. Ellison on his bumper too. As Adam Flickinger moves up to 2nd for the first time today. Can Ellison clear Gardner for 3rd? No one has come down pit road yet. This could be the first lap we see people pit. No dice from the front. Ellison clears for 4th place. Ace Rogers in 5th. Cage moving up to 6th from the outside line. Look at that. Another person passing down the straightaway. As Mendez tried to keep it down there, but Hudson stuck his nose in. That's for 7th. Alves up to 9th. Jacob Dunn in 10th. Jack James has fallen to 11th. Henry Sanford sits 14th. Where is the 10 of Joshua Osborne? Up here he is. Trying to make a pass by Peter Onjak. Corey Riggs not doing terrible. He's only 24th. Here we are on lap 16. When will they pit? No sign of any takers down pit road yet, as we'll be halfway through the race here at Indianapolis. As Gardner makes a move for 2nd, can't quite get there. No one came down pit road on lap 16. Shocking. Top 4 pulled away from 5th place. Here we go, first round of pit stops. Ellison's going to stay out a lap. Most of the top 5 come down. Okay, everyone but Ellison came down from the top 5. Catano, Flickinger, Gardner, Ace Rogers, they all pit. Jesse Turner, first one, maybe just in, just outside. Henry Sanford came down, as well as Seth Cole. Ellison stays out. He was the first one from 4th place. That puts Cage up to 2nd, Hudson 3rd, Alves 4th, and Mendez in 5th. It was Jacob Dunn at the start-finish line. And we'll see if pitting the lap later will work when there's only 14 to go. Looks like the call is going to be 4 tires for a lot of drivers here. Ellison will now be able to throw his truck as far in the pit road as he can since he's leading. That should help him gain a little bit of an advantage. It looks like everyone's coming down. Indeed, look at this. Everyone's going to squeeze down pit road here. Some drivers side by side. They're trying to single file it out. But everyone makes it down pit road. So we'll head up to race leader James Ellison from this amazing spectator camera. As he pits from stall 6. Cage in front of him in stall 5. Look at this great TV2 camera angle. We'll be able to see if anyone comes out of turn 4 here. Oh, yep, here comes the trucks. Ellison is away. Cage comes out in front of him. So Cage leads Ellison off of pit road. Some side-by-side action coming out. But here it is. Ellison and Cage will be passed by Catano and Adam Flickinger. Will they have enough draft and cooperation to go for the leaders? It's just Adam Flickinger and Lucas Catano. More side-by-side battling by these two, the better for those in the back. Turner sits in 3rd. Ace Rogers 4th. Jack James 5th. 6th will be Johnny Gardner. 7th, Donovan Cage. 8th, Henry Sanford. 9th, James Ellison. 10th, Colt Hudson. Now the 6 and the 20 still need their tires to heat up. They might lose a position here. Seth Cole is 11th. As the ticker is now up to date. Austin Alves 12th. Mendez 13th. 14th, Matthew Brown. 15th, Jacob Dunn. As everyone who pit is up there 11th or higher. So the top 3 pit first time around, actually make that the top 6. Cage and Ellison are the outliers in the top 10 right now. Can they gain 3.5 seconds? Maybe with some draft help. It's a big split from 3rd to 4th, however. They'll need a lot of battling up here from the top 3. Flickinger would be looking for his 2nd win. Turner, who's top 5 in points, would be looking for his 1st win of his career. He did not win a race in season 1. And Lucas Catano, who's part-time, would be hoping to prove himself worthy of a full-time ride in 2020 in the Truck Series. So far, the top 3 rides single file, maybe hoping to find the way to gap. Cage is gaining, though. As you see, Ace Rogers falling from 4th place. Cage, Ellison to his inside. Not looking to waste any time. I forget if Sanford was on the same pit frequency. No, he pit the first lap. I believe the first driver to pit from the 2nd stop back here. I'm actually completely unsure. So big pack of trucks back here. Ellison and Cage fly by. Cage will make the move on Jack James. That's for 5th place. Ooh, Ellison's 2, Cage's outside. That's an interesting call by the 20. Ooh, nearly contact by Cage and Jack James. Cage has to lift tremendously. That's going to help Ellison slingshot past the 6. And now Ellison will make the move on Jack James into turn 1. Does it stick? It will. Cage trying to block Henry Sanford. Can't quite do it. And that's going to hurt the 6's charge to the front. The one thing not on the 20 truck side is it's 10 to go. And it's going to be tough getting to the front when you lead the draft line and the top 3 don't battle. Gardner sits in 4th. But you can see these drivers up here, they're just pulling away. Oh, I think Catano maybe thought about a move, or no, he's just this far behind Adam Flickinger. They're getting so much draft. They had such bad laps. I think these two battled it out in turn 4. If these two were to fall back to the second group, it could make things interesting because it would give Adam Flickinger 0 draft support. But now these two are really chugging back up towards Adam. But if they fight for second again, it will be meaningless. It is a lot of points for Jesse Turner. He knows he's in 3rd. If he can't get a win, he'd like to get another 4 points for 2nd place. As James Ellison has made it up to 4th. Turner's making a move for the 2nd place position. And somehow he made it stick, even with Catano getting draft from Adam Flickinger. Through turn 1, Turner with the advantage. He'll take the position in turn 2. And that little battle will let Adam gap him a little bit. And that's going to really help Ellison. Meanwhile, Donovan Cage cannot find the way to the front. He's fallen now behind even more trucks, as he's still stuck on the top line. Gardner and James battle for position. Ellison's just kind of pulling away from them in the corners. But Ellison's 3.25 seconds back of the top 3 who are still in draft. Oh, but Ellison gained about 2/10 that lap. It might be close if the top 3 start getting side by side in the right corners. Turner now trails Adam Flickinger. It's Toyota, Ford, Chevy at the top 3. Ellison starting to pull away completely. You can see he's not going as fast as these drivers are up here, but he's got the corner speed. Donovan Cage still stuck to the top. Austin Alves is making his way towards the front of the field. He might have fresh tires. They're at the line again. Straightaway speed right there as Ellison loses a 10th. Straightaway speed's big. As Turner nor Catano can find the way to draft up to Adam Flickinger. Next time by would be 5 to go. And Ellison just has no help. Oh, there's a little bit of help. He needs those drivers behind him to be right on his bumper. They keep fighting for 5th place. Holy Crayola, almost more contact there. Ellison can see the top 3, but he just can't get there. Barely gains any time that lap. It's just he lost too much time pitting the 2nd lap. Donovan Cage has fallen way back into that pack of slow trucks, and he can't find the way back to the inside line. So it looks like it's really down to these top 3 unless something crazy happens. Turner was able to gap Catano a little bit there. Ooh, Turner's making a move for the lead to turn 1. He can't get there though. Mendez up to 8th. Cage, even with fresh tires, he can't do anything. He's stuck in 13th. That must be aggravating. especially when Ellison's riding in 4th. It'll be 3 laps to go for Adam Flickinger. Does Jesse Turner or Catano have anything? Catano's actually losing draft. Turner's trying to get another run. He can't quite get there again. He's not close enough. Jesse Turner's getting the run down the back straight. He makes another move into turn 3. Is he there? He is. He can't hold it. That's going to help Catano close back up on the 41. 2 laps to go at Indianapolis. Oh, Catano, terrible turn in turn 4. Yet again. The rookie might have burned up his tires. He gained a lot back in 3, but he lost it all back in 4. Catano might be out of draft range. Turner's looking again. He's right on the bumper of the 16. See how close Turner's getting to the back end of Adam Flickinger here. White flag will be in the air this time. Start finish line for Adam Flickinger to the front bumper cam of Jesse Turner. Getting a bit of a run. Is he going to be able to make a move? He might have a shot at it. There's the move by Jesse Turner. Yet again into turn 3. He can't get it to stick. Off of turn 4. Adam Flickinger will get his 2nd win of 2019. Adam Flickinger wins at Indianapolis. And that just about locks up Adam Flickinger into the playoffs. What a remarkable race by the driver of the 16. And that's another rookie win. 6 rookie wins. Only the veteran win by Baranauskas last week at DuQuoin. Or 2 weeks ago at DuQuoin, I should say. Turner gets 2nd. 3rd to Lucas Catano. Results are official. James Ellison 4th, just could never get any real help to get back up towards the front. Gardner 5th, Mendez 6th, Austin Alves 7th, Colt Hudson 8th, Jack James 9th, and Henry Sanford rounds out the top 10. Donovan Cage 13th. Heath Rogers was at the top 5 at one point. He finishes 14th. Joshua Osborne 16th, has 2 more chances to get a win before he gets jumped from the seat at Talladega. He's got Cape Cod and Meadowlands. We'll see what goes on. That's it from me here at Indianapolis, and I'll see you guys for the Cup race tomorrow.